In non-anatomy experts' terms, that means he's undergoing surgery this week and he's expected to be out of the game for at least 4 months. That's kind of like a flaming hot take.
Yeah.
Tommy Mac says a hot dog is a sandwich?
A hot dog is a sandwich.
That's the headline on this video. The Rapids' rise to dominance means we all get a little more Rapid Man in our lives, right? We're in the red light district of Shinjuku, Tokyo, a place where women often play a submissive role. Would you rather try to take down a bear or a shark?
Sé nadar, entonces no puedo luchar con un tiburón.
Okay, you don't know how to swim. It's do or die for New York City FC coming into the second leg of the Eastern Conference semifinal.
Victoria para él, que está en el cielo mirándonos.
Okay, so he's adjusting more and more every day. The team is becoming more united. They suffered a great loss with the loss of Cubo Torres' father, but that's only served to draw the team together. Okay. So my share today is a classic What the Florida. They keep coming. I can't stay away.
We are at the historic Apollo Theater in Harlem, New York City, where we've just witnessed what's being built as one of the craziest FIFA games of all time.
Any moment of joy and any moment of pain is just really fleeting. So, as bad as you feel now, you won't feel as bad at one point, and you might feel worse about something else.
The issues that we're covering, the missing students in Mexico.
Yeah.
And since you all have been so supportive of student causes, what do you think sort of the mainstream media is getting wrong?
All the media is controlled by, I don't know, like 6 people. So if they don't like it, they talk to the workers, and one worker said the other one, you can't talk about it, and that's the way it is. But we are trying to destroy that. And yeah, what happened in Mexico is horrible. It's horrible, and it's the same thing. That happened everywhere, even in the U.S. It's so sad, and I have a son now, and he's growing up. He's just 3 months, but I can't. I'm not gonna be able to handle something like that if something like that happens to my son. And I think that the government have to quit here in Mexico. That's what I think. They have to quit.
So you think the whole government should just
quit?
Yeah.
And change the whole thing. I know it's difficult, but yeah, that's so wrong. Like, we can't let them do that, and they're gonna keep doing it if we let them do it, like that.
So how should the average person or the average young person be reacting and mobilizing to sort of fight what's going on there?
Peacefully, and using their intelligence. They have to be intelligent and start making movements, and they have to put pressure. They can't use violence. They have to be peaceful.
How do you think sort of peaceful protests can combat that level of
if you go
corruption?
every day, millions of people marching every day, they're gonna have to quit.
How much of an obligation do you think artists and musicians have to directly engage with these kinds of causes?
They should do it all the time, but they don't do it because they are scared, because they want to sell an album, they want to be on a radio, and they don't do it, and it's bad. It's sad. It's not bad. It's sad. It's sad for music, and if you think you're an artist and you don't do it, you're not an artist. You're just a businessman.
When you think of Mexican wrestling or lucha libre, you probably think of these guys in masks. But nearly just as common in the ring is another, way more colorful group, the Exóticos. At 44 years old, Cassandra's the top of them all.
My 25th year and wrestling anniversary crown.
Were you one of the first Exóticos to really be like, yes, I am gay, and be open about it?
I wouldn't say so. I'm called the Liberace of Lucha Libre because I use the beautiful gowns, and I use a lot of Swarovski, and my bathing suits are like all over the top and stuff like that, and I use hair pieces that are fancy and expensive.
At the peak of his stardom, Cassandro headed down a well-worn wrestler's path, drug and alcohol addiction.
What is it about wrestling that you think attracts those kinds of personalities that seek out that kind of medication?
Physical pain and emotional pain, because you don't know what a wrestler goes through.
In 2003, he got wasted for the last time, and the next day he hit Narcotics Anonymous. Here's further proof that his stardom and skill transcend Lucha Libre's old stereotypes. Cassandro's training a new crop of wrestlers in his old school methods. And they're pretty much all a bunch of burly straight dudes. Or maybe it's more like a dozen would-be pros and one completely clueless newbie.
Break.
And now Now what?
Push the finger down, put the leg down.
Okay.
Ya hablas con él.
All right.
Through all the spins, leg drops, and acrobatics, so one thing lasts. Cassandra's hard-won message of self-love. It transcends sexuality, gender norms, and culture.
Hey, this is Arielle, and with the growing popularity of strength sports for women, obviously we know that women are totally equipped to pick up a barbell. But how about pregnant women? No, the days are over when pregnant ladies had to just sit around eating cake. Forget prenatal yoga. How about prenatal CrossFit?
Yes, she's super pregnant. 9 months in this video. And yep, she's still doing this. But for this pregnancy, her second, Zulema Ramirez decided to buck every notion of what expecting women are supposed to do. Or not to do.
Everybody like always talk like if you're pregnant, like you cannot move. Just stay home, don't do anything. Just eat whatever you want and just enjoy it 9 months. And it's not like really like that.
Previously just a casual gym goer, Ramirez picked up CrossFit 2 years ago on her first visit to CrossFit Miami, the city's oldest CrossFit affiliate gym. She loved its mix of functional fitness, gymnastics, Olympic weightlifting, metabolic conditioning, and more. She drank the Kool-Aid, as the discipline's fanatics like to joke. So her second pregnancy, she decided, was the time to test her true CrossFit devotion.
When you found out you were pregnant with this child, did you ever have a moment where you thought, okay, I'm gonna have to quit CrossFit?
No. Before that, I was already like ready to do it on my mind. I was like, when I get pregnant, I will do everything I still do.
It also proved a chance for her coach and the gym's owner, Marcio Pizzanelli, an opportunity to test one of CrossFit's most famous promises.
Everyone talks about CrossFit, it's scalable for all populations. Do you really believe that?
Yes, CrossFit is scaled for every single one. Every single one. Doesn't matter how fit you are or if you're not fit, we definitely scale down for you, you know. And it's scalable for every single nation population that we have.
Naturally, as Ramirez's pregnancy wore on, the coaches modified the moves. Away, for instance, went the dreaded burpees. But in stayed conditioning and strength moves like wall ball shots. And yes, in stayed even Olympic weightlifting. But both Ramirez and her coach Pizzanelli stressed that her journey has been an individual one, and one supervised by a doctor.
You know, at the beginning, she still has all the intensity that she can put in a workout. And little by little, we scale down the intensity, you know, we hold her down, go slowly. That way it keeps her healthy, keeps the baby healthy, in my vision, you know, because she's being in the doctor all the time and the baby super happy, super healthy, you know.
What would you say to other pregnant women who want to do this kind of thing?
My doctor always said, being pregnant is not being sick. It's just being pregnant. You can do whatever you did before, a little bit more carefully, but you still can do it.
We're in the red light district of Shinjuku, Tokyo, a place where women often play a submissive role. But one local female entrepreneur decided to flip that and come up with a place where women come out on top and out from behind and out from inside of robots. It's the Robot Restaurant, and it's an only in Tokyo experience.
Here's a playground for adults. Tokyo's Shinjuku district. The red light district here, Kabukicho, seems more like a shiny, clean theme park. But most of the businesses there involve employees having to shut up, act cute, and take whatever customers dish out. Ugh. But it's not so at the Robot Restaurant, a place where you have to shut up and take whatever these women are serving up. Whoa. Rumor has it the place cost 10 billion yen to build. But don't ask pesky details. Let's just say Japanese nightlife people prefer their privacy. Just check out the club's PR manager, Mr. Koisubi. He agreed to an interview, but only if we didn't show his face.
What makes the Robot Restaurant the most unique experience in the area?
お客さんじゃない？お客さんがいっぱい来てくれるから、よりいいものを作ろうってみんなが努力してる。
Well, for those customers, here's how it works. First, you go into this waiting room where time stops and whatever this is happening. Then, showtime. You could eat the food, but most wouldn't advise it. The so-called restaurant is really about the show, one in which basically girls act sexy, but not salacious, in tiny outfits, and defeat a bunch of random bad stuff. They oversee robot boxing matches. They defeat evil while commanding more robots. And again, whatever this is, happens. Of course, they managed to finish it all with a dance party.
Do you have any idea how you would summarize that? Like, did you catch a plot at all?
The plot was fight crime, look good with sparkles, which I totally believe in anyway, so that works really well. And then there's nothing wrong with fighting crime while wearing heels, while also wearing sparkles. To me, that was the plot.
So it's kind of like a female empowerment thing.
Yeah.
But hey, it's not all just Western tourists who go here to digest this message of sparkling while doing good.
ロボットのショーがあって、で可愛い女の子が踊りまくると。で、それを見てる外人の方々が目がとっても真剣だっていう。
Right, I heard gaijin. I understood that.
But our new salaryman friend assured us that the show doesn't make any more sense if you speak Japanese. But it doesn't really matter.
ぜひ来たいですね。なかなか日本でもこんな稀有な場所はない。
And who cares when all of this is going on?
So if there's one lesson we can take away from all of that, it's don't expect a neat resolution in art or in life. Sometimes things just don't need to make sense. From Tokyo, I'm Arielle Castillo for Fusion.